I want to talk now about an important basic concept in linking, that there are really two different types of links, real links and fake links. Now, I don't mean technically speaking. You'll learn about the anatomy of a link a little later, but right now I'm more talking about the purpose of the link, about why it's been created in the first place.
The search engines want to see the real thing, not fake garbage. They want to see links that exist because the person creating the link wanted the link there for the benefit of his or her readers, not because you, the owner of the site the link points to, wants the link. They want to see links that would exist even if no search engines existed, not links that only exist because the search engines exist. They want to see links that are seen and used by site visitors, not links that were never intended to be seen. Search engines want to see the real thing. So I have this concept of real and fake links. Real links are the links that exist for non-search engine purposes. They exist because the person creating the link believes that the link adds value to his site in some way. An example of a real link would be when a genuine blogger creates a link to another site that the blogger thinks would be useful or interesting for his or her readers. Fake links, on the other hand, are links that only really exist for the search engines as a way to push up the reference site in the search results. Of course, someone still needs to place that link, but the person placing the link is only doing so because there's some other advantage to them, such as a payment of some kind, or perhaps the person creating the link also owns the site the link is pointing to. An example of a fake link would be a link placed on a website purely because the site owner was paid to put the link there. The site owner doesn't think it will be useful to site visitors and may not even have any real visitors. The site may even have been created in the first place for the purpose of making money by selling links. Now, there's no clear line between the two types of links. Rather, there's a continuum between the totally fake one on one end to the totally real on the other, because clearly there are lots of link building techniques that wouldn't exist if it weren't for the search engines, or would be more restricted. For example, I've already discussed the idea of getting links from directories, which is a good thing from an SEO perspective. But you might also get traffic from the directories. So are they fake or real? Well, they're somewhere on the continuum between outright fake and totally real. Some are completely valid, others are definitely down on the fake side of the range.
Still, you need to be aware that there is this divide, that the search engines are trying to identify the fake links, the garbage links, and thus the more genuinely real links you can get, the better. And the further along the continuum to the real side your links are, the better. Strategies that create links that are being created because site owners really want the link on their site are much better than links being placed because someone's making money from doing so.
Does this mean that fake links never work? No. There are still link strategies that involve essentially paying for links. But the search engines are getting much better at identifying these types of links, and so there are two dangers. The most likely problem is that you pay for links that end up providing no benefit. There may be a benefit today, but the benefit may disappear tomorrow. There's also the somewhat less likely danger, though still very real, that your site gets penalized. That is, if the search engines are sure that you're playing some kind of link manipulation game, they may downgrade your site results, or even block it entirely.
There's one more point I want to make. The search engines have encouraged the very behavior they complain about. Why do people play link games? Because they work. For years I've had clients ask me how their competitors can be doing so well in the search engines, and in the past it often turned out that the competition was buying links. How do you then tell the client, yes, it's working for your competitor, but you shouldn't do it?
And the search engines were way too slow to fix this problem, to find techniques for blocking bad, fake links. Google, in the person of Matt Cutts, their liaison with the SEO world, has even admitted this.
So that's just a little background information. You need to understand the difference between fake links and real links, between garbage links and valuable links, to understand what kind of links the search engines really want to see, the real thing, and to try to get as close to that ideal as possible.